Morning everybody. How's everyone today? 7:30 Sunday morning. Nothing more greater or beautiful than a nice walk in the sunshine while everything's peaceful and quiet. Okay, I've got my tagline today, which is, it actually says, above all else, be fair and honest. You're like, wait a minute, fair and honest on stage? Can you do that? Well, I'm talking about property investing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I mean, fair and honest really is about your own integrity and how that sits with you. Hi, Jonah, and how that sits with you. And let me explain. I was obviously at a point where a lot of people knew I was buying property. And I used to get approached a lot by private sellers wanting to sell my property. And I tell you what, I saw some absolutely fantastic, great deals and bargains, to the point where it didn't sit comfortable with me at all. I felt it was wrong to take advantage of the situation without them knowing the knowledge. And I know that sounds pretentious, but it's just me and just the way I am. You're the only person that can give away your integrity at the end of the day. It's yours to keep, and you're the only person that could give that away. So I've always played the long game. I've always been honest and fair with people in property. So when they used to approach me, I used to actually tell them, and I still do, I'll tell them what the valuation of the property is, the true valuation of the property, potentially what it could get. And then also I go on to say, look, this is what makes it worth for me and what I'm needing to do. I didn't like to use the word deal because that is so furu, the fake gurus, they use that all the time. So what it's worth to me and what makes the sense of numbers for me. So if it's something you want to do, then fantastic. There's been an occasion where I've actually had them say, yeah, that's a great deal, I'm going to do that. And I'm thinking, oh no, please don't. I just thought they wouldn't do it. So I've actually said to them, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll guarantee you that price. Morning, Jimmy. I'll guarantee you that price. But let me put it through my estate agency, and I'll see if I can get more for you. And every single time I've managed to get more for them. They've paid me my fee, which is as normal. I'm quite happy I'm quite happy to do that because I've got them far significantly more than the fees and what I was going to pay them anyway. But I just didn't want them to undersell it because I felt that they were getting no money at all, and it's no fair. It doesn't sit well with me, as I said. Good morning, Louise. Doesn't sit with me at all. The reason I talked about this is because this is the property that my downstairs neighbour actually came to me and said, look, you know, I'm looking to move, so if you can just give me that amount of money, I'm happy to do that. And it started to bring back all these memories about all these things that have happened before. I mean, the one that pains me the most, and I did tell them, their estate agent advised them to sell it to me. And rent it back from me because they said there was a huge recession coming, and I was talking to them. I said, no, it's no at all. I don't think it's the best thing to do, and they insisted that they wanted to sell it. And I thought, well, it makes my numbers work. I bought it, and then 3 years later, I sold it for 2.5 times the price. And they rented it off me for 2.5 years when they moved out, and I just sold it for 2.5 times the price. That was 15 years ago. It still plays on my mind today, and yeah, I told them everything. Equally, the flip side of that is, my wife says to me, well, if it had gone the other way, would they have come back to you and says, well, you know, oh, you obviously lost money on that deal, so here's some money back? No. So I kind of think like that. So above all, be fair and honest in all your transactions. A lot of the other times, I always get asked about, you know, people approaching you to sell their house. For now, do you never see good deals and you never keep them for yourself? Never. Never, ever, in all the time I've been doing estate agency, I do not take advantage of any situation. I tell people what it's worth, I move it forward, I put it on the market, and I earn the right value for them, and they walk away in the transaction happy with what they've got. I would never, ever see that situation. The same with the repossessions. I mean, we used to get a lot of repossessions. We don't just now, obviously, because the market's quite buoyant. But we used to get a lot of repossessions. Everybody used to say, well, why are you not doing this for yourself? Why are you not doing this for yourself? I just couldn't reconcile myself to the fact that that's not the right thing to do. It's almost like insider trading. And that wouldn't sit well with me in years to come. Again, above all, be fair and honest. because it will come back to haunt you. Mentally, it will. I could guarantee you that, because I know a lot of people that are still vexed about things that they've done in the past. And it brings me to my next subject, the property buyers today. You know, I hope the property buyers today, the people that are buying properties off of, you know, putting adverts around saying, oh, I can buy your property for cash. I hope you're actually giving these people the advice on that is the true value of the property, and this is what I can pay for it. And you can decide what you want to do, because I'll tell you, it's going to come back to haunt you. There's a code of practice coming, and there will be repercussions if you've taken advantage of that situation and not allowed them to get the best legal advice or the best advice. I can see it's on the horizon, and there will be repercussions like PPI for these situations. My words. People used to laugh at me when I said about landlord registration in 1999. And I says, it's coming, we're going to be registered, we're going to be required to register by local authorities. And they all used to laugh at me, and look what's happened. The whole of Scotland, we're all registered as landlords. The writing's on the wall, you can see these things coming. Yeah, but above all, be fair and honest in what you're doing in property. That's the only way forward. And people will come to you to do these transactions and sell their properties because they know you will be fair and honest with them. And that's kind of my lesson for today in investment strategies. You will attract the right people, you will attract the right investment, and you will attract the right buyers and sellers and clients because of your reputation and because of your integrity. I think that's really what it comes down to. I'm going to give you a quick look at what it's like today. Look at this. Silverburn. I don't know if anybody else has been out here. Look at that. Look at that bright sunshine. Wow, it is roasting. Absolutely roasting. And that's it until tomorrow. I'll see you at 7:30 tomorrow. See you later, bye.